I think it's one of the biggest success stories of the last 10 years in the global industry. 10 years ago, when I visited Poland, it was all about exporting. The consumption you guys have developed here in the last decade is phenomenal. It's something other countries should replicate, and it's something you guys should be proud of. I think Poland has a unique position to be able to produce quality blueberries. Poland has really good weather for quality in the harvest season, and I think it's an advantage, particularly with the rain protection structures and things like that going in.
Countries like Poland, who are growing a lot of blueberries, also to push the domestic consumption. And this is the key for developing a long-term and sound industry.
And if you want to expand consumption of local fruit, expand the availability of year-round fruit so that people develop the habit. The better quality the local fruit is, now people pay attention. The better quality coming from other regions in other times of the year, the more frequent they will consume.
It's always a good thing to have a balance between export and domestic consumption, and also the processed consumption. When I started out in this business nearly 40 years ago, Australia was in a very similar situation. But today, the domestic market now takes up 95%. So if you can continue that balance across the way, your industry has got the world at its feet.
I think that the model you're using in Poland could be very effectively replicated also in Italy. We are also a growing country, we like fruit, and we are very interested in developing that model.
Wszyscy chcą wiedzieć, w jaki sposób my to robimy. Skoro odnosimy sukces, to cały świat chce się z tym zapoznać. Po to są takie konferencje, żeby poznawać te najlepsze praktyki. Dla mnie w wielu dziedzinach Polska ma dowody na to, że takie najlepsze praktyki są tutaj wprowadzane. To jest ten wzrost konsumpcji, to jest zrównoważona produkcja i tematy związane chociażby z bioróżnorodnością. Dla mnie temat, który miałem przyjemność przedstawić, dotyczący owadów zapylających i bioróżnorodności wśród owadów, to jest coś, czego nam cały świat zazdrości. I to jest coś, czego my możemy być wzorem do naśladowania dla innych krajów, innych kontynentów, i sesja o bioróżnorodności na pewno to potwierdziła.
We will at some point in the next year probably arrive to 2 million metric tons of blueberries globally. The biggest trends today is with the increased availability all year of fresh blueberries. Now the focus is moving from availability to quality, and that is how we're going to grow this category. The first clamshell needs to sell the next clamshell of blueberries. The US and Canada are still a big driver for consumption, but they are now less than 50% of global consumption. Europe and Asia are growing very quickly, and so the whole world is starting to discover and eat blueberries. That's a big trend playing out in a lot of different ways in different places. This is why we put a special section, not just on what's happening in Poland, but the success of the Polish industry in developing its market, as a special segment in the report that is also in this catalog we have here at the event, because we believe other countries should be paying attention to it and can learn from what you've done.
You have the potential, the production potential is such that it would be unreasonable to ask your population to scoff to eat all the blueberries that you produce. And anyway, why would you want to hold them back? You produce great blueberries and they're well accepted within the European market. And you know, for example, I come from the UK and we're very happy to, I don't know what level of exports there is to the UK, but we're very happy, we feel comfortable eating Polish fruit.
The message I have for all blueberry consumers around the world is continue to enjoy the delight factor that blueberries give on a day-to-day basis. We are now a 52-week situation of supply of fresh, wholesome, very health-conscious blueberries. Keep eating, eating and eating.